time to address the needs of everyone. So what we did was we set it up so that there's the introductory Facebook group, and that'll be meeting once a week for as long as we need to. And then hopefully those folks will advance to the more advanced Facebook user group. And the same thing for the Google set of Google platform, if you will. What is Google other than a search engine? And why would you want a Google business profile? You're not a business, you're a squadron. Well, actually, there's a really good reason for having it. And then once you've gotten into the Google environment, there are some really neat things that you can do in Google with Google Analytics and things of that nature, where you can really analyze exactly what is going on with your Facebook presence, your website, and all of your digital campaigns. But that gets deeply involved, and someone that's just started out in Google, it would be so far over their head. So what we're going to do is a weekly session for beginning with Facebook, a weekly session with beginning with Google, a weekly session with advanced Facebook users, and a weekly session with advanced Google users. So hopefully the beginning folks will move into the advanced user group, and the advanced user group will lead into the facilitators for the discussion. So that's the goal. But if someone wants to join all 4 sessions, that's fine. That is fine. And if they feel like, okay, the beginning is a little too elementary for me, we don't feel the least bit bad about that. And if someone feels like the advanced is, they're talking way over my head, not a problem. We all had to start somewhere.
Great. Thank you very much. Okay, we are recording, just so you know. So if you say anything mean, you're going to be, we can play it back for you.
It'll like be posted on Facebook.
Yeah, like this, the kiss cam. We'll roll you right out. No, I'm just kidding. All right, starting with Mr. Jones, would you please tell us who you are and what squadron you are with, and what of the 4 sets are you interested in? That's a trick question because he's in all 4.
My name is Ron Jones. I'm the chair of the Marketing and Public Affairs Committee. I'm the district commander of District 22 and past commander of Peace River Sail and Power Squadron. And in a prior life, I managed the digital presence for the National Weather Service. That included all social media and website. And one of the things that we ended up doing was migrating a lot of our digital presence to the Google platform. So I've been involved with Google for a long time. I'll be helping with the discussion.
Thank you. And we will now go to Greg Shea from Raleigh. Welcome, welcome.
Sure. Glad to be here, and thanks for putting this on. I'm currently commander of our Raleigh squadron. We actually we rotate every 2 months. We have 6 commanders a year. And I know Tom Taylor, he's very much involved in Facebook. So I'm just trying to play catch up and learn as much as I can. I'd like to go all the way through to the advanced session if I can. But
you will. You will. We'll go to John next, please.
Hi, I'm the SEO of Arrowhead Power Squadron in Southern California, and I am interested in all the classes.
Okay, great. Anyone want to go next?
My name is Sal. I'm from the Oyster Bay Power Squadron with Anne, who is also here. I just saw her name. Hi, Anne. Just here to help out whichever way I can possible to use the wonderful technology and just to get out there when it comes to social media and recognition throughout each different squadrons and of course ours. And thank you very much for having these sessions this week and looking forward to future recordings. Let's just say if I am unable to attend any of them. So appreciate it. Thank you. Bless you all.
Well, Sal, these calls are for you guys. So thanks to you guys for doing all the heavy lifting. We're just facilitating a conversation between all of you, but thank you for being here. And I can't see now everyone on the phone. So Barbara, can you go next?
Yes, I can. I'm the commander for Cape Fear. I have very little use of Facebook just to watch the grandkids grow up. But we're getting very active on Facebook now in our squadron. And so I'm here until our new Facebook person jumps in. And I'm really looking forward to the discussion about how to get our members to use Facebook and bump up the usage.
Great. Hi, Ann. You know I'm going to pick on you.
That's okay. You can pick on me. Hi, Sal. Good job. I don't have anything else to add. We've been trying to get on the Facebook. We started way back when Facebook first started. So I'm all yours, babe. Whatever you want to show and share.
All right. We have her permission and recorded. Ken, how about you?
I'm Ken Elkins with the Charlotte, as in North Carolina Squadron. We've been doing Facebook for a while. The basic class may be a little too basic for me, so I may drop out. But
Okay, yes, please
good
don't.
question. Will there be subsequent weeks of this? Will it will the knowledge progress, or will the information progress, or will we go over the same stuff each week?
These calls will be held every week at the same time and date as for now, and they will progress. So, and you can join all 4 of the calls, or you can join the one. If you feel like you've already advanced to group 2, then please don't stay in group 1. This call is for you guys and where you feel most comfortable learning. The learning, when we did round 1, the learning occurred from you guys talking to each other. So that's where I think you'll get the most result, Ken. So that's up to you whether you want to join 2 groups or be in 1 and advance as you go. Up to you.
Very good. Thank you.
Who else would like to say hello this afternoon?
Hi, I'm Alicia Bratton from Salmon Island, Washington. So we're part of the Friday Harbor Power Squadron. We use Facebook mostly to promote our classes to non-members because our members are not Facebook users. So I kind of use that to promote the classes that we do and share them to other Facebook groups. So always looking to learn new tips and tricks. I feel like the platform is always changing. And even time I use it on a regular basis, it's always different every time I log in. So just looking to see what nuggets of information and tips and tricks I can pick up.
Great. That's exactly what we're here for. Thank you for joining. Anyone else want to say hello?
I'm Cynthia Meyer from the Crystal Coast Squadron. I'm marketing chair and also district associated with public relations and do their newsletter. And I just looking for a better understanding of everything. We've kind of gotten things set up, but it was done very quickly. So I feel like we missed a few bits of information that we might need, and just to move forward with your other classes.
Great. Is there any squadron on the phone that has not been optimized by Marine SEO?
Yes.
Who is this?
Mary Williams.
Okay, so you're not.
We were in the process of it.
Okay, so we need to get you on the list to be optimized.
Yes.
Okay.
I tell you, Tammy, I'm not sure if District 3 in Oyster Bay, if that ever was completed. This is why I'm on the call.
I think you are, and I'm going to check on Oyster Bay and email you and Sal after this call. And Mary will get you on the list to be optimized. It will be August at this point. So, but that's okay.
So what is the optimization thing? It sounds painful. So what is it?
So Ken, it doesn't hurt. So the first thing to do on this journey is to have your Squadron Facebook page optimized. And what that means simply is Jenna from Marine STO will go through a process with you. You'll select a photo, you'll put your name, address, and Bergie on the Facebook, and then you'll select an area that you want to pitch to, and then you will start to see people coming to your Facebook page by just naturally where they live. And we're going to talk about outreach a lot on this call because we don't want you to just be optimized and wait for them to come to you. We want you to reach out and let people come to you as you reach out to them. So Ken, you're not optimized as a Facebook?
I don't think so. It's first I've heard of this.
Okay, so
Well,
Oyster Bay's a question, Ken, you're a question, and Mary needs to go for sure.
Tammy, if I could interject,
Please.
The term optimized simply means that we go through the profile of your squadron on the page. Now, before I even go that far, how many of you have a Facebook page as opposed to a Facebook group?
No idea.
Okay.
That's our problem.
Yeah, pretty sure we do too. Yeah, a page, sure, we got a Facebook page.
Okay. A page is essentially a business storefront, if you will. A group is more of a community center where everybody gathers and exchanges ideas. So what optimization means is you take the Facebook page and you add things like a phone number, an address, a standard naming convention, if you will. It really doesn't change the page itself. What it does is it gives you a standard business profile. And then for appearance sake, as Tammy was mentioning, across the top, you've got this nice banner picture. Well, the optimization with Marine SEO adds some common elements to that banner. The America's Boating Club logo, a very attractive red and blue swoop on the left, and on the right, your squadron name and Bergie, so that there's individualization from each squadron, because each squadron picks a different image for their banner, but there's a commonality, a consistency in branding. The Bergie is in the same place. The America's Boating Club logo is prominently in the same place on each of these pages. And the other benefit to the optimization is that Marine SEO, which is a consulting company that specializes in digital media, can create a really nice post. One that they did recently was about lightning safety. I'm down in South Florida. We have thunderstorms every day down here now. They can post that same post to each of the squadrons that have been, quote, optimized. The squadrons that have not been optimized, and my squadron is one of them, they can't post directly to me, but I can take that post from the national site and share it onto my squadron post. So there's the benefit to the optimization. They help provide some content, and they help develop a more consistent look and feel for our Facebook presence. And that's what optimization really means.
Sorry to interrupt, Ron. Could my squadron's Facebook page have optimized without my knowledge?
No, somebody would have been working with Marine SEO and with Jenna.
Sorry, I can't hear
Someone would
Sorry,
have been
are you-
working with Jenna.
What was the answer to that?
You would know. We think you would know if your squadron had been working with someone, with Jenna from Marine SEO, that you've been optimized. The other thank you, Ron, for that great overview. The other thing is that they pick an image for you, with you, along with you, that you will recognize. So, for example, in St. Petersburg, Florida, they would pick maybe a downtown image of St. Pete, or something else in St. Pete that would be recognized. It's usually a lake or an ocean, but it can be a downtown skyline. Whatever will make your visitor that's coming to your page recognize that it is in fact Raleigh, North Carolina, or St. Pete, Florida. But they work with you to pick the image. So then they all look really nice and consistent with the brand.
I just looked them up and it doesn't have that same look. So Charlotte. So
You
it's
look
nice,
at
but it's not the same.
Charlotte, it's not okay, great. So Milwaukee went first. So they're optimized. We have about 59 squadrons that have optimized, and some of them have optimized and stopped. Some of them are further along, like Raleigh, with Tom Taylor and with Greg. They're a little further along than others, but we have about 59 squadrons that have been optimized to date. And
Okay,
Alicia, you have a question?
Yeah,
Everybody
go
has
ahead. You can
questions.
go. Alicia, go ahead.
Alicia,
yeah. So I have two questions. So when you say optimize, and that now enables, I just want to clarify, then Marine SEO can bring you into the fold of automatic pre-scheduled Facebook posts. Is that what you're saying?
You can opt, yes. They can post 3 to 5 times a week on your squadron Facebook page, and they will do that for you. If all you have to do is ask them to be part of that group.
And so do you see that schedule of content they plan? Because sometimes certain
We do
topics
see it.
are not applicable to our market. And
We do
so
see it, and we do walk it back, but we try to they try to be consistent with markets for, like Brian said, thunderstorms or summer's
Sure,
coming,
yeah.
or so
Okay.
we've not had any problem with anyone. And Alicia, the other thing is you can always take it down. If it's not applicable to you, you can take it down for that
Yeah, it would
week.
just be good to know if there's a schedule, so I can
Yes,
know.
3
in
to
advance
5
what
times a week they'll post on your
Yeah, so
social.
I don't want to go
Facebook.
2 weeks later and have to take stuff down that's not applicable.
No,
Just as
no.
a bad user experience. And
No.
then when you mentioned Facebook groups, are you talking about a closed group that you interact with your members, or an open group, which is another type of conversation you have to manage in addition to your page?
The difference between the Facebook groups, you can have a public group, you can have a private group, you can even have a secret group.
Yep. So which one are you referring to when you talk about groups?
Frankly, for most squadrons, I would recommend not having a group.
Okay.
Because of the maintenance, because of
I
the,
would concur. Yeah, that's like
however,
an admin nightmare.
however, I say that there are a number of squadrons that have a Facebook page. That's their storefront where they advertise their classes,
Yeah.
their civic involvement, and they have a members only group that pretty much is self-managing.
Sure.
It's where people can get together and, hey, I'm going to meet you at the sandbar at 3 o'clock tomorrow. So there is a place for a group, but trying to manage both a public facing page and a public facing group is double the workload.
Yeah, I agree. And I will just say we are a large club. And I have cross-referenced out of 150 members, less than 5 are Facebook users.
Mm.
So if anybody's going to go down the group consideration, I actually went and audited our membership list against Facebook users, so I could see what the volume was. And it's not. So we use it for an advertising platform. I just want to throw that out there for people if they consider it.
Mm-hmm. Do you do advertising?
Yes, I do paid sponsored ads to promote
Good.
our classes. Yep. But not the groups. I just wanted to clarify intentions there.
Okay.
Well, we hope you stay, Alicia, because you can teach the rest of us, what you've done and worked well and what hasn't worked well. So,
Yeah,
Carol, I think you have a question.
Yep. I'm from District 17, Chattanooga, and I do not believe we've been optimized, but would be interested in it,
Okay.
please. Thank you.
My second screen's not working right now, so I can't check on it, but I will check it. Chattanooga is on the list. I don't remember where you are, but if you don't know, that means you're not that far along. So I will follow up with you, Carol, with Chattanooga.
And
Okay,
we've got a hand raised with Mary Williams.
Mary,
Yep.
thank you.
Am I still on audio? I think I am.
Yes.
Okay, so I lied. My Facebook page, the Catawba Salem Power Squadron in South Carolina, has been optimized, and I spent maybe a half an hour with Jenna she just took over. She signed in as an admin, and she just made it look like it's supposed to look. She even helped me find a picture. And Ken, we already have the Buster Boyd Bridge, so go find something else for Charlotte, please. I'm smiling if I had my video working. And I got to say, and then she also, and so I would say it looks very nice. And I will also say that, I just didn't know that was the word, but she's got it branded properly. It's got iBurge, it's got America's Boating Club, and we found a picture of the Buster Boyd Bridge, which everybody in Lake Wiley would know. And since she's optimized it back in April, we used to maybe get 1 or 2 hits a month, if that, and now we might get 20 a week.
Right. So you're enjoying the benefit of Marine SEO's post.
I am, and I also take what I get into my personal feed and I share it over there too. Things that come into my personal feed that I think is pertinent to our area, and I throw that over there too.
Great.
Mary, that's an interesting comment about sharing the stuff from the Squadron Facebook page to your personal Facebook profile.
Actually, it's vice versa. I'm on the Squadron. In my personal Facebook page, I'm following America's Boating Club, and I see something interesting there, and I share it to our Squadron page.
Okay. Well, that sharing is critical. The question was raised: how do you get members to share? Well, let's be honest. Having a Facebook page by itself is not going to help you. We're going to give you a grade. You've got a Facebook page. That's it. You get an F. I'm sorry, it's an F. You have people following the Facebook page. That's a solid D. No more. You have to have people interacting with the Facebook page for it to really be effective. And how do you interact? Well, ask your Squadron members that are on Facebook to follow your Facebook page. Just follow it. That's going to give you maybe a C minus. And when there is a post, like that post, that bumps you up to C plus, B minus. Comment on the post. Hey, now you're talking a solid B, maybe even an A minus. Share the post on their personal Facebook profile. Now you're at an A. If they like it, comment on it, and share it, that is a solid A plus. And by doing that, what you're doing is actually taking a few Facebook followers on your Squadron page. I have about 400, I believe, following our Squadron Facebook page. And let's say that each of those people have 20 people following their personal Facebook page. Well, I now have expanded my reach from 400 to 400 times 20 or more, because our reach goes to, when they share our post, it goes to all of their friends.
Exactly.
And when you start doing that force multiplication, I reach out to 400, they reach out to 400 more. That, according to the Facebook algorithms, bumps your Facebook page up, and it becomes more and more prominent. So just asking your squadron members that are on Facebook to follow the page, they're going to get good information, like posts. The fact that I took the Marine SEO post on thunderstorm safety, I shared it on our squadron page. I had 5 members like it. I had 2 comment on it, and I had 3 share it. That expanded that reach. And frankly, that reach goes from your members to non-members, prospective students, prospective members. So just asking your members to follow the page, like the posts. All they have to do is click I like it. And that helps. If they comment on it, for example, you have a post about an upcoming ABC class, and somebody posts, yeah, I took the class and I enjoyed it. That comment is very helpful. It also adds some reputation to ABC. Or somebody else may post, yeah, so-and-so is the instructor and they're really good. It adds to the credibility of the course. It also helps boost the reach of that. And that's all organic. That's not paying for ads at all. That's strictly using your members to help promote your squadron by following and clicking like, clicking comment. And if they see something really good, like, hey, here are pictures of us out on the boat at a raft up, I'm going to share that picture. That really helps spread the word about your club and what you're doing.
That's a great answer, Ron. Thank you. And it may be that we have a training session one day that Ron walks us through how to do that. Some of that may sound really daunting to some of you, and it's not. It's really as simple as 4 simple steps. And if you get all the way up to share and comment, like Ron says, you're really in big numbers then, because you grow organically, and it's all free. What Ron just talked about was all you can do for free. And you've had your hand raised for a while. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. I just looked at, I realized that we had a bit of a problem. So now we wind up with 2 Facebook pages. The one that Marine SEO put up for us is in compliance with what everybody else is. But there hasn't been one single post by them. And I'm on it right now. I'm looking right at it. And other than a post that I put back in June, there's not a thing on it. So I'm a little wondering why there have been no posts to that particular page.
And
meanwhile, it looks like our old Facebook page has activity.
So they may be posting to the wrong page, and I'll reach out to them and get an answer for you. So you should be having posts by now, unless you opted out of those posts. Okay.
I don't believe I did, but let's double check that too, Tammy. Not exactly sure.
Okay, I'll check.
And which squadron are you with, please?
Oyster Bay Power Squadron.
Okay.
That's in District 3.
One of the other things that we have noted in some of the calls is some squadrons had, like you said, 2 pages. And there is a way to merge the 2 together. You only need 1 Facebook page.
Correct.
You can have multiple groups. So we'll get together with you on a separate call and help merge those pages together.
Yeah, because my other one has over 400 or whatever they have on there as followers.
And you don't want to lose those by going to a new one. You want to bring them into the new page and have 1. So, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, I see you have 2. Yep. Okay, we need to work on merging those. And I know Ron can help with that, and so we may take that one offline, and maybe the whole group doesn't need to know. Meyer C. Meyer, you've been waiting for a while.
Jessica.
Hi.
Hey, yes, I was just looking at our page and we had a meeting with Jenna back in April and we had a little connection problem with her and then we ran out of time. It's looking like our page is not optimized.
Okay. And who are you with?
It's Crystal Coast, aka Fort Macon.
Ah. I don't think you're where you want to be. So
Right.
we'll take you offline and I think you need to take a step back before you can take a step forward with
Okay,
Fort
thank you.
Macon. Yes, I see you're in limbo. That's
And-
not bad. That's okay.
Okay.
And Tammy, I've got to make, I'm just going to make a little bit of an advertisement for Jenna, and that is she did all the work. She went and grabbed our Burgie. She went and grabbed pictures, etc. So use her.
Yeah, oh yeah, she's great. Jenna's great, but the contract has changed and now you are left with Ron and myself. So and that's a good thing, right?
It's
So,
a good thing.
Yeah, it's a great thing because Jenna is great and Jenna can only take you so far and she can take you so far really quick, but she's not interested in growing us and we're interested in that. We're interested in talking about how we can make our squadrons bigger and how we can grow our courses and our membership. And Jenna cares about that, but that's not what she's paid to do. So she's paid to optimize, to get your Facebook in good shape, look great, and then she's out. So, okay, and then Ken, you had a question as well, and from
Yeah,
Charlotte.
after Mary Williams called dibs on the Buster Board picture, or bridge
Yes.
picture I got on her site, and she apparently is a group. And I know Ron explained a little bit of the difference between a group and a page, and they went right over my head. Sorry about that. Do we need to be a group as well as a page, or?
Again, my recommendation is stick with a page. The reason I say that is because a page is essentially a storefront. And in the back end, you get a lot better analytics. You can actually do better measurement of how successful things are. For example, you may find that posts for your squadron work best at 4 o'clock on Thursday afternoons for a weekend event than any other time. Well, the only way you find that is by looking at the analytics. How effective were each of these posts? Who did they reach? The analytics for a page are much, much better. Groups do not have the same level of analytics as a page. Pages also allow the squadron a little bit more control over who is posting and what they're posting. I don't think there's going to be a risk of someone posting something completely inappropriate on one of our Facebook groups or pages. But let's make sure that when we're posting a picture of people out on a boat, they're wearing life jackets, because that's one of the big messages that we have. And by having a page, you can sit there and say, it's a really good picture, but I'm not going to use it because the folks are not wearing a life jacket. Or we've done a safety demo day and there's someone sitting there with a flare and they're not wearing a glove to protect themselves. Yeah, it's minor little things like that, but it's a subtle way of building that safety image. So a page gives the administrators a little bit more control. Picture your Facebook presence as a newspaper. You have an editor, an administrator of your Facebook profile, or your Facebook page rather. They're the editor. They're the ones that determine, yes, this is an appropriate post, this is an appropriate picture. And then you have people that are reporters that can suggest a post, but the administrator, the editor, has to approve it. With a group, you don't have that control. So with a page, you've got a little bit more control. I would recommend a page. Now, with a large squadron, and down here in District 22, I've got two 400+ member squadrons. One of the squadrons has, I think, 4 groups under their main Facebook page. They have a group for weekend boating. They have a group for, I think one of the groups is a fishing group. Well, this is where the members can get together and talk about, hey, this is what I caught. This is kind of where I caught it, but I'm not going to tell you exactly. It's a great place for them to network, but it requires a little bit of management, a little bit of oversight. When you have 400 members, you have those resources. When you don't have 400 members, you don't have the volunteers to do that. I've got a write-up on the differences between a Facebook page, a Facebook group, that I'll send to Tammy and she can share with everyone. And it's just a brief explanation of the difference between, you'll hear people talk about a Facebook profile. Okay, that's me personally. A Facebook page, that's my squadron or my district. A Facebook group, that's the people in my squadron that are my fishing group, things like that. And I can control access to those groups.
Sounds good. Thanks for the answer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my to-do is Ron's going to share that with me, and I'll cascade out to you guys. Okay, great. All right. And still, even in this beginner group, there's still so many different people at different places. That's okay. That's what we're here to learn about and to get you to the next step. Some of you are still at the beginning. Some of you are not even at the beginning line yet, but we're here to help you get to the next step wherever you are in the process. So Ron and I are doing Facebook as well as graduating people onto Google and Google Ads when you can actually get money to Alicia to post those ads from. So we'll get to that later. But our goal is to get you to the next step wherever you are in the process. That was what I was trying to say. So, Emmy, hi, Emmy. You have a question? Welcome.
Emmy, I believe you're muted.
Welcome, Emmy, but you're muted.
Thank you. I am talking. Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Emmy, and I am the commander of the Rochester Power Squadron, which is part of District 6. We had our Facebook optimized, and also we got approved for the Google Workspace. However, I have to say I haven't done anything about how to, and I don't know how to set up Google Workspace and what exactly all these ads that we could do. We haven't taken advantage of that, even though we have been approved. Okay. I will need to get on one-on-one with someone who can get me started on that.
Okay, for the Google side of it, that's a separate set of calls, and you're exactly the target audience for the introduction to Google, because the Google ads really are advertising and pointing to your website. And then Facebook ads are ads that run on Facebook that may also point to your website, but we will be more than happy to work with you on the Google side and get you started with Google ads, a Google business profile, things like that.
Right, because we do have our own website, and they just kind of need to, I guess, be linked with Google Workspace. I'm sorry, I don't have the knowledge. It will be great learning experience to get that ball rolling. And also, as far as the Facebook, our Facebook was optimized. And however, unfortunately, I'm not an admin. It is connected to someone else's personal page. And he's been saying that he's going to give me access, but he hasn't been giving me access. And I am sort of considering how we can decouple from, let's say, someone's personal page and be the group's, the organization's Facebook page.
Okay, that's an interesting question. For admins, I cannot emphasize strongly enough, for your Facebook presence, you need more than one admin.
Agreed.
Absolutely, positively, you must have more than one admin. The reason I say that is in District 22, one of our larger squadrons had a single admin
That's what we have today.
who passed away suddenly. No one else had access to the accounts. And they had well over 500 people following that page. Well, you don't want to throw that away.
Mm-hmm.
If it had not been for the admins, survivors, the children coming in and being able to log in through their computer and make someone else an admin, that squadron would have lost that entire Facebook presence. And number two, if you've only got one admin, that's all of the workload on one person.
Yes.
Share the wealth. So you absolutely, positively must have more than one admin so that when there's a post, if you've got a single admin, they can't go on vacation. They're always worried about, well, I've got to review the post. So,
agreed, 100%. That's why I'm looking if there is the way that we can decouple ours from his personal page.
Actually, no, because you have to have a personal profile to be an administrator. But that doesn't mean that you can't have multiple admins.
So I want to throw out there as a suggestion, one way we work around that. I do not personally use Facebook. And some people don't want to tie their personal profiles to business or non-for-profit sites and all that good stuff. So I basically created a fake profile. And everybody in our Power Squadron that needs to know we have a playbook, the login to that fake profile is available to about 5 or 6 people. So if something happens to me, someone has the details to log into that fake profile. So I just created a name, created a profile, used our Power Squadron email address, and you can use that single one. And if you don't want to use a personal one or worry about a personal one being attached to it.
You don't even have to do that. My personal profile is used as the administrator of 3 Facebook pages within the organization.
Sure, but if you don't want to tie your personal, if you actually use Facebook and you don't want to tie your personal,
I do, but they're
but
completely
I'm saying
separated.
you don't want to. Like I would not want to, but I don't use Facebook, so I had to go in and create a fake profile. I'm not a Facebook user.
Yeah, but I don't recommend that though as a general best practice. It's kind of hard.
Creating a fake account with multiple users. Actually, if you look into the terms of service agreement with Facebook,
yeah, I don't know that at this point.
it is grounds for them to cancel that account.
Sure. So, yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
but
well, I'm sure they have. That's what they're going to go after. But
the other thing is, and this is very obvious, but Greg and Connie Shea should not be the only admins either, because when Greg goes on vacation, very likely Connie's going to be on vacation. But I've seen this multiple times. There's a husband and wife, and they're the only ones that have the passwords, and that's just not a best practice at all. So get at least 3 or 4 people so you can, again, share the workload, and then you can go on vacation and really go on vacation and not worry about your.
Amy, I'm going to send you my email address so that we can take this offline. Let me see.
It's emmy.casper@gmail, right, Emmy?
Yes.
I'm seeing if I can get a way to.
Emmy.casper@gmail.
.com. Yep. EMY dot
Okay.
CASPER.
All right. Let me bounce out of this for just a second.
Well, this call has certainly given me a picture of that we're all still in very different places. You know, even though this is the beginner Facebook page, and we hope we see you on another call, we're still very much on ground level with what we're trying to accomplish. Some of you are not even optimized yet, so you need to go on the list for Jenna. Others, you've been optimized, but you're standing still. Others have been optimized and waiting to go. So there's the three groups that I see kind of in this call today. You guys agree with that?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Tammy, one of the things that we can do with the squadrons that have not worked with Marine SEO for optimization, there are things that you can do to speed the process up for Marine SEO.
Yes.
And Tammy, you had a really good cheat sheet on what squadrons could do before even talking with Marine SEO. Maybe we need to make that available.
I can share that again.
Okay.
I can share it with everyone, even though some of you have already been through the process. You may just need to reground yourself or get ready for Jenna, because when you on the phone with Jenna, you really want to be prepared. And it just maximizes her time and your time, and just makes everything go so much easier when you're on the call with Jenna for that first time. So I will share that with this group. It's just Facebook. These are things you need to be prepared before you talk to Marine SEO. So Ken and Charlotte, when you're on the phone for the first time with Jenna, you need to have all these things ready so that Jenna can help you really quickly get on to business.
Sounds good. Send it to me.
Yes, sir.
I will tell you that the new Marketing and Public Affairs Committee is in the process of building out the new website on the USPS home site. And there is a section for social media on the new web presence. And we'll be posting some of the stuff to that as well. But, we're talking things like identify your squadron phone number if you have one, mailing address, so that, and look at the common naming convention. We've got squadrons that go by multiple names. It makes a whole lot more sense to have a consistent naming convention. America's Boating Club, Peace River, down here in South Florida. So you pick a name, have that ready, and in the business profile on Facebook, you can go ahead and add that stuff. And then when Marine SEO comes in, okay, who are your admins? I've already identified them. I've already got the phone number. I've already done this. Their job is so much easier, and they can help get you on the road even better. So that's the advantage of having stuff pre-staged, if you will.
All right. Any last questions? We're at 4:45, and I tried to keep them at 45 minutes, but any last burning questions? It's been a good call. It's our very, very first call in round 2. So I thank you. We thank you all for joining very much. Any last questions that you want me to take away?
I just have one last question that may sound naive.
There is no naive question.
Surprise. So normally if I am clicking onto Facebook, it usually goes in under my own profile, which so if I understand, so I'm thinking that maybe that's not what's happening. Maybe I need to be going in onto the Oyster Bay America's Boating Club, Oyster Bay, and the administrator on that one. I'm not exactly sure.
Well, I think,
Going
Ann, you have
in is-
two. I think you have two Facebook pages. That's the
I do.
problem.
I do
Yeah,
have
yeah.
two, and I have my personal, which has like 4 people on it. It's very small. I'm not a Facebooker either. Like Alicia, I'm not really big into it anymore. However, when I go into the Oyster Bay Facebook page just now, the icon is showing me as my Facebook.
Okay.
As the administrator. So is that the wrong, am I in the wrong place here, Ron and Tammy?
Yeah, Tammy, let me do a screen share real quick.
Oh, please, because my second screen's disconnected.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm going to, this is my Facebook profile. Notice up here where this is my,
No, I don't notice
We can't
anything
see it yet, Ron.
Not yet, Ron.
okay. I've got multiple tabs open. Is it
Not yet.
not yet?
None of your pages are showing so far.
Okay. All right. I don't know why it's giving me fits, but
Now you know how we feel, Ron.
Oh, we all are in the same.
I'm running 3 computers here at the same time. Okay. And all right. Essentially, when you go onto your Facebook, your personal Facebook profile, the best way to set it up is multiple accounts. When I go to my personal Facebook profile, and this is all of the friends, all the groups I'm members of, things like that, to the upper right, I can click and log in as the admin for the local squadron or for my district. By having those multiple accounts, and I'm logging in as Ron Jones, admin of the local squadron, people don't see my name on here. They see me posting as America's Boating Club, Peace River. So that provides a level of privacy for me personally. So that is the best way to have your account set up. And what we can do is, for those of you that want, I can put together a quick little tutorial on how to use your personal profile to log into an administrator account for your squadron.
So if you log in that way, and you're the administrator, and obviously you have another administrator, they have the same name, or are they using a different?
Oh no, they're logging in. They're logging in through their personal profile.
Okay, but when it shows up, are they administrative for Peace River also? Or?
If they post something and I post something, it appears that America's Boating Club, Peace River, made both posts, even though it was 2 different people that had posted it.
Well, see, that makes sense.
So that essentially you're using your personal profile to log in as the administrator. And you, like I said, you should have more than one administrator. So you have more than one person who is, quote, posting as the squadron itself.
So Ron, you're going to put together a list on how to.
I'll create a quick little tutorial on how to use your personal profile page to go from your personal profile page to log into your administrator account.
Okay, thank you. So far, you guys have a lot of work to do.
Keeping you busy.
That's
Well, no,
right, we're
this,
keeping you
this is all
busy.
fun. This is all good. Barbara has a question.
Yeah, I was just going to say, and maybe if you have time next week, you could actually do the screen share so that we could see that too.
That'd be good.
Yeah,
We normally do, as a matter of fact, Barbara. Okay, we owe you 4 things. The Facebook readiness, that is what you need to have done before you speak to Jenna from Marine SEO. I will send you a recording of this call and a transcribe of this call. I've never done that, but I will learn. If not, I'll call Ron and beg him to help me.
Yeah, I should do it for you.
Yeah, and Ron is going to put together a to-do to get from your personal page to log into the administrator account. So anything else between
That's
now
great.
and next month, I know. Anything else between now and next Monday that you want us to focus on for the next call? I owe you guys some things about where you are in the process. I will get those to you, 4 of you.
Okay.
Emmy, we owe you something that we need to think about. And otherwise, any other questions? Ron, I know you're going to reach out to Emmy, so that probably will solve it right there.
I've already sent Emmy
Okay,
an
great.
email
Perfect.
with my contact info.
I'll
Okay.
give you a call later on.
Okay.
Okay,
I got it.
perfect. Anything else that we need to focus on that you'd like to learn more about for next week? I know this is our very first call, so we're all over the place, and we may be all over the place for a while because everybody's on a different place in the journey. But we really appreciate you guys being here. Really do appreciate your time. I know you could spend it a lot of other places and maybe out on a boat, but I appreciate you guys being here. And as always, Ron, my partner, thank you. And is there any last questions before we leave?
Nope.
Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so
Good to see you
much.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Ron, don't leave me.
I won't. I'm right here.
Bye, guys.
Hey, Tammy and Ron, as they're closing out.
Yes.
How can we, all of us that were on this call, become followers of each individual's page?
That's so good.
So
Such
that
a great
we
question.
can do what Ron told us to do, like and share and comment.
That's one of the first things we want to do. And by the way, John, I'm sorry we didn't get you to you. You just popped up on my screen. You didn't get to say anything today. I'm sorry about that. But that is one of the first things that we want to do is teach you how to share, join, post, and that's the way you grow organically. It's so easy to marinas, to other.
And follow other squadrons so that
Yes.
you can share their information and they can share yours. Because I'll tell you the truth, I'm a thief. You post something really good and interesting, I'm going to snag it and share it. I'm going to get the word out about you, and I'm going to make our Facebook page look good too.
So that was my question. How can I make sure I'm following each of the people that have Facebook pages? Can you send them me a list of them, and I'll start following them?
Can you send it to everybody?
Sure.
Does that make sense?
That'll
Did I
take me a
ask the
little
question
time,
correct?
but yes, I can send that to the group.
We need to do a good inventory of
We do.
how many squadrons have a Facebook page.
That'll
And
take
go
us a
from there.
minute. Yeah, that'll take
Yeah.
us a little bit of time.
You mean you can't have it to me by tomorrow?
Not if you're in North America.
Okay, thanks you all for your time. I'm looking forward to learning more.
We
All right.
appreciate you guys. Have been
You
so
were great.
fun.
Thanks.
And there's
Bye-bye.
lots to learn. Bye, guys. Ron,
Yes.
how do I don't want to leave the call without being able to. It's being recorded and transcribed. What I do?
Okay. Stop the recording.
Stop the recording. Stop the recording and stop the cat. Okay, I'm gonna back that one up. Okay.
Okay. Once you've got the recording stopped, and I haven't used the transcript side of this, so.
I know I can Google how to do it, but you're a walking dictionary and this stuff. I mean, you're amazing. I mean, really.
Probably, let's see. Okay, you're not allowed to record this video call because I'm not the originator of the call, but
Okay,
as long as you've got the recording, you can do the
Okay.
transcript. The transcript, normally I'll give a 75, 80 score. They're not perfect.
Okay. So I can click recording and I can forward, or I can forward to myself or to you, or
Well, here's an interesting question. Do we have a Google account for headquarters?
probably not. I mean, I have an account. We have a Google Workspace that I'm paying for, but it's connected to a Gmail that I'm using just for Good Stack information.
Okay.
Which you're welcome to use that one, but
no. What I'm thinking is, well, if you're only using it for Good Stack, and those are emails and things like that.
Good Stack and to communicate with squadrons about where they are in the process. So it's
you're only using it for email.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Completely separate from email, you have a YouTube account.
Yes.
So let's use the YouTube account.
Okay.
As a repository of the recordings, and that way all you have to do is share the recording or share the link to the YouTube space.
Okay. So I can forward. I can send to your devices. I can create. I don't want to create a QR code. I know. Save it. Let me see. I'll figure it out. I can Google how to do this. I just didn't save it. It'll let me save the file.
Okay, hang on. Okay. All right.
Cancel what I'm doing.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Set the Google Meet video. Okay. All right. The recording of the meeting has been saved in your Google Drive.
Right.
And you can then copy that file over to YouTube.
Okay.
Now, having said that, let's try something a little different.
Okay.
In the future, where we actually use Google Meet to stream the meeting live on YouTube, and it's automatically recorded on YouTube.
We're movie stars. That's a great idea. Actually, it's a great idea because people will watch this stuff. They really, really will. We've done this in the past, and I've been surprised at how many people have watched it over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, tomorrow we'll do that.
All right. Or we can do it. We can do it in a practice session.
Okay.
And go from there. But
okay.
Yeah, there's nothing we can't do.
Nothing you can't do.
There's nothing we can't do.
You're awesome. All right, Ron. Thank you as always. I know you're gotta go spend an hour, and I'm scared to let you go, but I know it's saved in my Google profile, so I'm going to figure out how to just.
It's in your Google Drive.
Yep.
The recording is in your Google Drive.
Yep.
And I just sent you the document.
Okay, great.
Getting started with Facebook.
Great. And I already have the readiness. I can pull that up and send this all together.
Yeah. And that way, even if they haven't been optimized and they're down on the list, they can at least start making progress towards some consistency.
Yes, and Ron, I'm on these calls with Jenna, and Arrowhead was one of the people on the call today, and they were not prepared. Not for one single thing. They're not. None of them are prepared. None of them are. And Jenna's very patient, but we're not paying Jenna to do all that anymore.
Yeah, she doesn't need to be billing us, frankly. Okay, Squadron, now how many admins do you have, and who are they, and what's your phone number?
That's a whole nother topic you and I should talk about.
Yeah.
There's a backstory there. You
Yeah.
probably already know it, but yeah, but they're doing just Facebook optimizations, and they're doing the posts, which I'm glad they're doing the posts, because I don't know that we have the depth to do it here. So,
well, I'm going to be blunt about it. Marine SEO should not be doing all of the posts for Squadron, because the thunderstorm and lightning post was very appropriate. We had a couple of people struck by lightning that I highlighted, and then that post came along, and it was really appropriate. But the post that I just put up on our Squadron Facebook page was, in fact, let me bounce over to it. The headline from the local newspaper is that when this came out as breaking news, crews search for missing boater on the Peace River.
Wow.
A boater fell off the boat. They're searching for him. So I posted the news story. And what I said in the comment was the importance of wearing a life jacket anytime you're on a boat can't be overemphasized. Hopefully there will be a positive outcome to this search.
Wow.
So that's local. And that's what is needed, that local. So if the Squadron relies on Marine SEO to put something out, it's